Hi everyone, Lazy Fire here. Welcome back to Battlefield 4 Jesus Christ campaign. Kalonzombie's here to make fun of me for fucking that up.
Hi. Hello. I've done worse.
I don't know. I've
No, no, no. I called into the Nexus all for one, okay? I've done worse.
Oh jeez. All right, yeah. And you just started that too, so I'll
Yeah.
I'll make sure to link that. But uh, if I don't know if you've seen the rest of the videos, but right now we're just getting exposition on the next mission, which is apparently to go invade China again. Oh no, sorry, this is Singapore, which is an independent nation. But we have to go invade more sovereign territory because that's how things are in this war, I guess. Which is not really a war, but it is. I don't. This makes fucking no sense, by the way. Like the entire story to this game makes no fucking sense.
I've never played. No, that's not true. I played the Star Wars Battlefront games,
Which
and
were not made by the same company.
no, and I'm bad at them, and I haven't watched any of this LP, and I'm basically the worst guest because I know nothing about Battlefront.
Well, one, it's called Battlefield, but two,
Well, that too.
don't worry.
Well,
Let me introduce you to all the characters. They all suck. This is Irish, who's voiced by Michael K. Williams, who was on The Wire, as you may remember. The person to the right is Hannah, who is, well, one of the worst characters in video games outside of Irish. And the other guy who's in the boat right now is Pack, who is kind of inoffensive. So,
okay.
there you go.
Awesome.
Irish doesn't trust people. Hannah's very upset that Irish doesn't trust her. And then you're Wrecker, who is a silent protagonist, but you are also the squad leader. So you have to give commands without speaking words in the entire game. Like,
Very impressive. He has mastered Drow Silent.
yeah. It's just, oh my god, it's so, and of course, if you can hear the background music, which of course you can't because I don't shut the fuck up, it sounds like someone just took the Mass Effect soundtrack and remixed it. So, like,
I was gonna say like some sort of 80s montage music, but Mass Effect works too, I guess.
oh man, 80s montage music is the best,
It
because
is.
it's the perfect thing if you need to show someone getting slightly better over time, and if you could put in some like self-aggrandizing lyrics at the same time, that's always the best.
Yeah.
So you're technically Marines in this, but you're on this carrier thing, and we're apparently gonna go invade some people, and we have to kill some tanks or something like that, but it's covered in Chinese guys who don't like us very much because supposedly Americans assassinated their president. And I'm not just recapping this for your benefit, I'm recapping this because this game doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, in Battlefield 3, there's literally a point in the game where they start talking about this guy who you have not met yet and will not meet for a while, who is really fucking important, and when you meet him, he dies almost immediately, and they don't ever explain who he is or why he's important.
Are those black things supposed to be raindrops or?
Yes, they are, actually.
Wow, that's horrible rain.
Gats actually commented on this in the previous video, like, a lot, and I kept trying to explain it, but, oh, and I get lost here. I don't know what I'm doing, and I just, like, this looks like a ramp, but I don't think it's a ramp. But the...
Yo, Fitty!
Fitty, hit that big-ass ramp! Oh, we should have got those guys. Anyways, what are they doing these days?
They're doing Uncharted 3.
Yeah, I know. That's great. The encoding of YouTube actually makes everything look fucking horrible. And this game is really pretty. It's unfortunate. But get used to seeing this right here. You have regenerating health. So
yeah.
I dropped down a lot just so I don't die. Because in this area, everyone is targeting you. It's like, get behind the tank. Well, everyone's shooting you with small arms, not with RPGs, so I don't know what the tank's going to do for me. These guys are smarter than your average puppy, and they'll actually fire on you instead of the armored vehicle.
The only time I ever really liked regenerating health in a first-person shooter was in Resistance 2, where they actually had an in-universe explanation for it.
Yeah, because you got alien infected or something, right?
Yeah, and your metabolism is super fast, so that means super fast healing, and therefore just hanging around and bleeding out bullets actually made sense in universe.
Does it? Because, like, metabolism doesn't indicate that your body heals faster.
I mean, that's like the metabolism thing and the healing thing sort of go hand in hand in the Resistance series, I guess.
Yeah.
I know it doesn't really make sense when you apply it to real life, but in Resistance, metabolism equals, whoa, man, you can heal fast as shit!
Yeah. I like to imagine that everyone in these games is a super soldier of some nature, and they just went through a program. And so it's like, yeah, it totally makes sense. Every guy in Call of Duty is actually some sort of, like, Spartan in training. It works for me.
No, they just spent $50 on a correspondence course.
I chased that guy for a long time. I was trying to take his tags. If you stab somebody in this game, you take their dog tags, which someone in the thread actually commented is like a terrifying thought, that you're just going around and like stealing their identification, so no one will ever be able to identify their bodies. And I thought that was like the perfect, like, the character you play as in this game does not give a fuck. So,
Your wife will never know you died!
Yeah. You die here and stay here. I'll bury you in an unmarked grave.
I'm also going to steal your teeth so that way they can't identify you that way!
They start calling your character the dentist. Oh, that'd be great. Instead, they call you Wrecker the entire time. Now, you're going to notice up in the top right, I mentioned this to Gats, but there's constantly things telling me which people have joined servers. As far as I can tell, there is no way to turn that off.
Oh, fun.
So you'll get this, like, you get to see most of my friends list, and I fucking hate when that happens. Because, like, every LP I've done where there's multiple, like, Steam notifications, I cringe the entire time.
Yeah, there's a reason I turned that shit off for my LPs.
Yep. Yeah, it's always a good reason. And considering how many you've done, I'm surprised I haven't seen at least one screw-up yet.
Trust me, you haven't been hanging around my threads long enough.
I guess not. I still have to go through the first couple of them. So I died here, you can see with that professional-ass cut I did. But I pulled the same weapons. I have an LMG now, which are awesome in multiplayer. I love them, but they put a fucking ACOG on this one, which gives it a pretty heavy zoom, and it's kind of useless because of it.
Oh.
Like, in multiplayer right now, they're just basically mini sniper rifles, or, well, sniper rifles with a 100-round magazine, if you know what you're doing with them. If you know what you're doing with them. Oh, and if you hold Q, you get this little scene that lets you tag all these guys with Doritos, so you know who to shoot. That's a technical term, so, you know.
I love nacho cheese here. Wait, no, they've gone back to calling it not regular nacho cheese. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. What came first, ranch or Cool Ranch? Yeah, okay. If you didn't see that video, you wouldn't understand any of that. Forget it. Don't worry about it. It's a weird Dilbert YouTube video. It's all done in MS Paint. And yeah. I should link it in the thread. Just so
Dilbert. Okay.
It's a great video. I don't think it was licensed, though.
Okay.
Much like all the guns and vehicles in this game. Right before this game... No, seriously, right before this game came out, EA said that they don't think they have to pay for licensing for vehicles and guns like they used to. Because, as far as they're concerned, this is a work of fiction like a book or a movie that does not have to pay for using the names or likenesses of weaponry. And so they sounds like something EA would do, trying to save money.
Yeah.
So they basically said, because they had been sued by Bell Helicopter over the Little Bird in the previous game, in Battlefield 3. So they basically said, we don't think we have to do anything. Fuck you guys. And they seem to have won, because they did not pay for shit in this game. So it looks like that was actually accurate. It could mean to a lot of shit in future video games for whatever reason, but, you know, I ain't no historian or nothing.
Right.
And you can see here, there's a bit of an issue with cover vis-a-vis exploding all around you and everyone shooting you all the time. All your support characters are invincible, so you get shot.
Just let them do all the work. Fuck it.
Well, if they were a little better than Call of Duty support characters, yeah, maybe that would work out.
Oh, okay.
These guys are
That makes a lot more sense.
You actually get to see a video where they're kind of helpful. There's a video later on where they just, like, they're the absolute worst.
I will give the Call of Duty support characters this. At least they are way, way better than the Resistance support characters. The resistance support characters just basically exist to die to make you feel like a badass.
Nice. So you're surviving all this shit, and everyone else is just exploding.
Yeah, yeah. Like they, if they're lucky, they will get one shot off before Chimera just brutalizes them.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. I've been playing the Resistance games. Can you tell?
I was guessing. Did you get that PS4?
I'm saving up for one right now. I haven't gotten it yet though.
Yeah, I was wondering if you'd play. Oh no, you know what? There's no new Resistance game. Why the hell did I ask that? I was thinking.
There's
Killzone.
a Killzone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever. They're all the same to me. Like I
actually have never played a Killzone. Actually, wait, no. I played a bit of Killzone 2, and then I stopped after going, yeah, this is a good game. I can see myself liking it, and then I just never put it back in my system.
Well, I'll give it this. It's probably a better single-player experience than Battlefield 4.
Probably.
And for what it's worth, it probably doesn't kill your save every time you play.
Oh.
There, on the consoles, there's a bug that corrupted your save data every time you tried to play because it was double saving. Oh, and right here, I missed it, and I've never really seen it, but some sort of like device exploded over the tank that caused these guys to get out of it and be sick. Jesus. So you get to pilot the tank for the rest of the game, or mission, part of the mission.
Like, that sounds like fun. I'm guessing that they somehow fuck it up horribly.
Yeah, you'd be right on that front.
Awesome. Great. Good.
Yeah.
I love bad games. That's why I LP'd Sneak King.
Yeah, Sneak King. That's a good one. Hey, you get the LP Chainsaw Lollipop, too, so...
Yeah.
Or Lollipop
That's a
Chainsaw.
good game, though.
Yeah.
That's a good game.
Yeah.
It's just very uncomfortable at times.
Yeah. Okay, I like how we were the first ones through here, right? That barrier was there. Look at these motherfuckers. Where the hell did they come from? There's no other way here. They had to come with us, right?
They traveled the Star Road.
Now that screen that's above there with the cat walking on it, you can actually blow that up. This is all from the Siege of Shanghai mission in level multiplayer map. However, we're in Singapore, if you'll recall.
Yeah.
So, all right, and here's your visual modes. You can go into heat vision, or you can go into a vision that shows off heat signatures. Not heat vision, I guess. Heat vision would find you like animals that really want to have sex. But heat vision in this will actually highlight enemies and vehicles in white, and you can fire on them. It's kind of useless in multiplayer. Not really great. You're better off with zoom. But here it's kind of helpful. And I died in this tank, by the way. Because they do a couple dumb things in this area. One is they drop a ton of people on you. Like, the APCs take only 2 shots, but the tanks will take like 4 or 5 to down. And they can get just as many shots into you, which will almost kill you almost every single time. And so, between tanks, you have to wait a really long time for your health to regenerate. Just watch what this guy does to me. Almost nothing, actually, because I get him in the back. Forget it.
Oh.
Next guy.
Well.
But one shot brought me down to almost 80 health.
Jeez.
But look at this. That 2 shots, I'm at 58 health. So here I kind of cheat a little bit. I see these guys and I'm just like, well, better back up. Better fire on things that are off in the distance as well. Because if you look really closely, right underneath where my crosshair is right now, there's another tank. But he doesn't. He doesn't activate until you go into that parking garage. So you just take him out from here.
He's like, "What the fuck's going on? I'm being shot at. Well, better just stay here."
Yeah. Oh, I love exploiting AI. It's part of what I do. Look at it. You can get almost on top of him. But now that I've thought about it, and this is kind of stupid because I didn't think about it till now. I don't think that tank's occupied. I think you can actually jump out and take that tank. I think I'm an idiot because there's another APC out here in LAV nearby, but I don't know because I don't know anymore. You have to find a switch to knock this thing down. You can't use the destruction to take it out, which is unfortunate because destruction is a huge part of this game, and they give you a tank and then they put you in these indestructible locations.
Fun.
Yes. And I fired at an ammo crate. Take that, bullets.
To be fair, it did look like a guy was peeking out.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad that someone agrees with me. There's no really good weapons, secondaries to take here. You can see it's not really great, so I just take a grenade launcher and a pack of C4 in case I have to, throw some C4 on tanks.
Come on, we should move.
Would that actually do anything to a tank? I don't think is C4 that powerful?
In this game, it is.
Okay.
In this game,
I'm just wondering in real life if it is powerful enough to actually do shit to a tank.
I would defer to people who have spent time with it. So the anarchists and
yeah,
they read my threads, but like I couldn't explain if it would actually be effective or not. But I would imagine that it would do something to it. But they got ceramic coating and everything on those things. In this game, 2 bricks of C4 will kill a tank outright. And right there, I got it to die off screen.
See, I don't think in real life 2 bricks of C4 would down a tank. It might really fuck it up if you put it in the right place, but again, like you said, I will defer to somebody who knows what they're talking about when doing C4. I might actually have to pay attention to the thread now to see if anybody brings this up. Oh god.
Well, don't you want to go there to make sure that your internet fame is assured? Like, I better check that thread and make sure people are talking about me.
Whatever.
Oof.
If I wanted to do this for internet fame, I would have jumped on the PewDiePie bandwagon a long time ago.
Face cam. Belgian dad in the background. He could be a character. Do I have to pay extra for him, or is he like part of the package that you offer?
We'll work something out.
Okay, great. Next video. As you can see here, I had a bit of a cut because I died in this next section coming up. There's 2 tanks in here in this little park, and so you have to be kind of careful because they can generally see you before you see them, and you can't shoot out lights, which is unfortunate.
Oh.
I kind of wanted to do that, but I know. No games really offer you the opportunity to make everything completely dark by shooting out lights anymore. That's a travesty.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite parts about like the Thief games, was that you could shoot out torches and make it really dark. Yeah. And if you did it anywhere near a guard, they'd be like, "What's going on?" and then immediately lose interest.
Yeah, the Splinter Cell games were great for that. Oh man. Actually, I played Blacklist quite a bit, and you can do that, and they still freak out over it. It's great.
One of my favorite things about Last of Us, like speaking of just stealth games, is that the enemies never stop being on alert once you alert them.
Ooh.
It's not like Thief or other stealth games where they're like, "Oh man, the guy just got away. Oh well," and it's only been like 20 seconds. In this game, they're like, "The guy got away. No, he's fucking hiding. Where the hell is he?"
That's fantastic. Yeah, more games need to do that.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of them just decided that in the name of balance, they needed you to be able to disappear completely.
Yeah, well, no. Fuck that. The Last of Us is an amazing game. Everybody should play The Last of Us if they have a PS3.
Or if you have a computer powerful enough to emulate a PS3.
You might as well just get a PS3 at that point.
Yeah, I know. It's like $6 now. Yeah, so I want to point out that we're apparently Marines, and we have one Chinese medic woman who's with us now, and we're piloting a tank pretty successfully, I gotta say. We also piloted boats. We've seen people drive APCs. I have to wonder, like, I know the Marines have tanks. I know that's a thing. But I would imagine that Tombstone Squad itself was probably not trained in using tanks. So I always imagine this section of the game being kind of like that episode of The Simpsons where the guy from the Air Force drives a tank right over the Wright brothers plane and says, "Sorry about that. We usually don't drive these things in the Air Force." Like, that's all I can imagine. Like, everything right now is accidental. These guys are on a Cornet launcher, and that guy just spawned in. But it's actually a rocket launcher that's stationary, and I could not hit them while they were on it. I don't know why. So I blew it up.
I think the fact that he can drive a tank is because it's part of the same $50 correspondence course that taught him how to do regenerating health.
Yeah. Need to be a super soldier, do everything and all the things? Join the $50 correspondence course from Battlefield 4. right there, that was kind of cheap of me, but it cleared out some guys who could be a problem. I just fired on a wall and let the splash damage do work.
That's what I do in video games all the time. It's not cheap. It's an effective tactic.
In Red Faction, that was like the only way to get through certain areas was to be cheap as shit. Alright, I needed to get rid of that gun I was using because it's not really as effective as I'd like. And I just did one thing that I always do in games. I leave people alive because I think they're dead.
Should be a bridge on the other side of this building.
Yeah, I can be guilty of that a couple times. Cat, how did you get in here?
Oh, did my cat show up at your house? She does
No,
that.
this one's a different one.
Oh. Do I have to pay
This
extra
one can
for
be the
her?
loud one. No, I think she comes free. Stop
okay.
scratching at my chair.
Oh. Okay.
Highly unprofessional.
Whatever. Last I checked, I wasn't getting paid for this either.
Clouds are breaking up.
But, you know.
Mad YouTube partner money.
Yeah, hey, if we could get mad YouTube partner money out of this, that'd be great. If someone wants to PayPal me, my account is 420 Dank Ninja. Send the dollars my way, please. And here's some really great characterization. Oh, wait, sorry, I said great. I meant fucking horrible characterization. That's terribly framed, because you can walk around this scene and not even look at it. So everyone could be like fighting and there's supposed to be all this tension, and you could be like 6 miles away for all they care.
Oh man, look at this cat! Guys, come here, look at the cat! Fuck you!
Yeah. Wrecker, we're having a moment! God damn! Hello, cat. I heard it meow.
Hi, cat. Hello, she wants attention.
Oh.
She's very needy.
That's why I kicked mine out of the room. She's a needy fucker. She'll end up biting me after like 2 minutes. That's the problem. You'll like pet her for a while, and then she's just like, "Fuck you," and tear off.
Nah,
a piece of your
this
hand.
one just licks. This one just licks.
I love how like this entire place got completely cleared out, but they didn't take their deck chairs inside, and they left all their ammo crates around. Like, I imagine you're just walking through Singapore and just like picking up guns and everything off the street, and like, I'm gonna get into a firefight today later on. Thank God they put all these ammo crates down for me.
It sure doesn't feel like it.
So you get to cross this bridge. Things are falling apart. High level scripting right there.
Very high level.
Yeah. Gotta pay attention, man. And high-level scripting. That's the same way Van that in the second video Irish somehow wedged between two buildings. Go watch that video. I spent like a good minute staring at it, just wondering what the fuck happened. And here I do a fundamental mistake of any LMG in this game, and I reloaded it. This gun in particular has 200 rounds in a magazine. Why I reloaded after 6 bullets, I will never understand.
Because it's just habit. Anytime I fire a gun in a video game, I just immediately reload. It doesn't matter how many bullets it has left in it.
Yeah. I use so many LMGs in video games now that I actually don't worry about that. So it's pretty good, but I'm so used to using the assault rifles in the campaign that I just start hitting R after every kill. And that was a nice effect there. I don't know if you saw it, but the hollow scope that's on the top of my gun, that the hybrid sight actually flopped up for a moment in the wind. That's just a nice effect. I'm not going to take that away from anyone.
I'm sorry, but I keep watching this bridge, and I'm expecting the Cloverfield monster to pop out any minute now.
Well, that's where we're going down to. Don't worry.
Oh.
Yeah, it's down there. It's just hanging out.
Okay.
It knocks the Statue of Liberty's head off somehow. Okay, so I got rid of this gun like 4 minutes ago, and it's back in my hand now.
Did you die?
No.
Oh no, it's just cutscene powers.
Yeah,
okay.
cutscene powers. I had to shoot 2 mans, which was definitely a totally useful thing.
On 3.
And like,
Hey, we're getting there.
you just started. You can't get there when you just start. And oh man, that would have been great if the game just ended halfway through the 4th mission with Wrecker's head going right off. So, thanks for playing Battlefield 4 single player. We put about as much effort into this as you thought we did. 'Cause, I mean, it's a multiplayer game. Come on. And this is like one of those things they added to this game that I fucking hate, is like these overly long sequences like this. Just, it would have been nicer if they didn't do this. There's no tension.
Yeah, you're the main character. You're not gonna fucking die.
Yes.
I mean, that would be amazing if they did that. Wasn't there one game that did actually do that, where like had you play as the main character for like first 20 or 30 minutes, and then just straight up kill you, and you're like, you're this guy now?
Yeah, they've done that a couple times that I can think of. One of the ones I remember was in, oh god, I can't believe I'm saying this out loud, Modern Warfare 2, where you played as this guy for most of the game, and spoiler alert, you get shot, like, midway through the third to last mission in the game. Like, you just, get killed from your perspective. And then you play as a different guy for the rest of the game.
Huh.
But there's a couple I can think of that do that. So, okay.
More games need to do that.
Alright, so this ship just ran me over, and these two guys are just like, yeah, nothing happening. I didn't hear any of those gunshots out there or about tanks coming after me. And once again, the nice little effects, the wind. Of course, when you're trying to aim at somebody, the wind's not really helpful. Thank you, Irish.
Thank you, Irish. You're an amazing credit to this team.
Yeah, Irish is just there to give you positive reinforcement. That's all it is. Like, and look, it changed my weapon out on me. This was not the set of weapons I had when I went on that bridge.
Boo! Bad game.
So I switched over to a sniper rifle, and by the way, I'm terrible at video game sniping. I should not be allowed to try this.
Oh, well, join the club.
Yeah, I don't know. But look at my fingers face through the door!
Woohoo!
Totally put a lot of effort into this game.
But it looks so pretty, guys! Graphics are everything! Look at all the brown!
Yeah, actually, the bigger problem in this game is the insane amount of bloom you get off of any surface that displays any sort of light. Like, look at the water. What the fuck is that water lighted? Like, what's going on down there? Everything's fucking dark in this place, and it's
really need
blue.
the ambiance for your filthy sewers.
Yeah. It wouldn't be a video game without a sewer level. This one only lasts for a couple seconds, thankfully.
Irish and Wrecker go way back.
Oh, this is all story. You could actually climb up the ladder while he talks about your squad's history.
The sea took him.
Oh, not the sea. The sea actually reached up and grabbed Dunn, so that...
I thought it
decided.
meant like out on a date, and you know, they just love all you can eat red lobster, so they haven't left yet.
Yeah, well, you have to leave to go to the doctor after a time. Had a guy...
You don't have to, but it's highly recommended.
Yeah. Hello, doctor. I've been at Red Lobster for 3 weeks eating nothing but their seafood special, and I feel like I'm gonna die. Accurate. Like, the doctor wouldn't be able to do anything for you at that point.
You just be like, I'm sorry, I can give you a couple good shots to dull the pain, but I mean, you're done. I'm sorry.
So I switched over on grenade launchers. I now have a dedicated grenade launcher. All it does is launch grenades instead of this little attachment thing. It has 6 in a magazine, so you can launch grenades all day if you felt the need to.
Fuck yeah!
Okay, headshot. 1. This guy goes to tie his shoes, and I somehow hit the railing with a bullet. Okay, so...
Peekaboo!
Look at... The reason I'm using the sniper rifle in this area is because this can take a long time with conventional or your normal like set of weapons. So the sniper rifle is more or less a one-hit kill in this area, and for most areas of the game actually. Like,
plus ragdolls are hilarious.
Oh god, in this game, in multiplayer, if you hit somebody directly with an explosion, there is a chance their body goes cartwheeling into the air like 100 meters.
Yes!
It's absolutely fucking hilarious. You like shoot a guy on top of a mountain with a shell from a tank, and he'll just go flying for days. You're just like, oh, goodbye, friend. He's like,
later.
My home planet needs me, and just disappear off. So look how fast I cleared this area out, more or less, just by using that sniper rifle pretty effectively. And look how long it takes my team to realize these guys are here.
Kill everybody in the room. Yo, I think there's some dudes here!
Yeah, there's a point later on where you kill like 5 guys, and Irish yells at you, "That was intense!" Like, no, it wasn't. What the fuck are you talking about? These guys have like no idea what intensity or like insanity is. So I can hit this guy by like basically line firing. So that's how I finish this room off.
I love that sound, that little doop sound.
Oh yeah, the Terminator 2 noise. You mean?
Yes.
Doop.
That was like the best sound in Uncharted 2, and it's probably the best sound in this game too.
Oh god, this game
It's
has.
just it's so satisfying.
Yeah, it's such a great sound. There's a lot of good sounds in this game, a lot of good visual effects too. It's unfortunate that you have to jump into multiplayer to experience most of them because the single player is not worth playing. But there is, I did put a poll up as of yesterday, or as of this recording's yesterday, that asks people to make a choice. The only choice in this entire game about what to do at the very end. So I hope people will use...
More fake moral choices.
Yeah, pretty much. It's such a bullshit choice, too. So I'm trying to get an angle where I can hit both these guys with a sniper rifle bullet. And I don't ever get it, because you have to, like, duck. Watch this. That guy, for some reason, the bullet just absorbs into the first dude. Which is weird, because this game has a ballistics engine. Like, it's not hit scan. It's full-on ballistics.
Huh.
And look at that. You just took apart the plane by firing at
That's
those barrels.
nice.
Yeah, it's one of those really nice things this game does. Okay, this guy is armored, so he can take a couple shots before he goes down. But everyone else in this room is just like the guys in the last room. Just shoot them once, they're usually gone.
These guys have the survival instincts of lemmings. Oh god, my friend just got shot right next to me by a sniper. I better just sit here and do nothing.
I should point out that most enemies in most video games, when they are faced with the American superhero that is the player character, they don't run away. They usually fire on him like they're going to do something that the other 42 dudes won't. So right here, I'm just scanning the room for the remaining guys. I mean, this is... When you have a sniper rifle... I don't know how I missed that shot, but when you have a sniper rifle, this room is almost pointless. Like... This can be a really hard room if you bring the wrong weaponry, but if you bring a sniper rifle, this is a great room for you.
I see your Dorito, dude.
Yeah, I know where you is. Just like IRL.
I know where your delicious flavor is.
I'm gonna get me some of that jalapeno, motherfucker. Yeah. And here's my team being useful back here. There's a guy firing on me from a place I cannot identify, and fuck if they're gonna shoot at him. I think there's actually a maximum operating range that my team has if I'm not firing on somebody. Oh, here's something dirty. Fire at him in the legs. I don't do that here, but I do it later on in a different video, I think. Like, you could just go ahead and fire at somebody in the feet when they're in one of those protected positions and get a kill. Kind of a dick move, but one of my favorites.
Your guy's aim is just so awful.
It's because I was moving forward, actually. If you walk while you aim down sights, your accuracy pretty much goes to hell.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah. I forget that stuff. I'm so used to hit scan shooters that I assume that everything is a laser shot. Hey, this is almost like why I brought that MLG or MGL along. MLG. I brought an MLG along with me. Just keeps calling me a faggot and teabagging me. It's probably a problem.
Yo, my screen name is XXXMLG Bong Hits 420.
Hell yeah! Add me
Motherfucker.
Add me on Xbox Live. I'm 420 Dark Ninja Assassin. Hell yeah! So, remember when this room was quiet like 2 seconds ago? That dude somehow scaled all the walls to get up there and start firing on me. Oh my god. This game is like a master at drawn-out fucking firefights. Here I am trying to shoot a fucking propane tank that no one's near. The AI has this really bad tendency to just hide behind stuff and not move. Or ineffectively hide behind stuff, as that one guy on the left was doing. And so if you flank them or something like that, they'll try to run to more cover that's on the same side as you. It's kind of entertaining. And right there I almost died. If I hadn't shot that guy, I would have died. But I was trying to stab him like I do this dude. Give me them tags.
I'll tell your wife you said goodbye.
Basically erasing these people from history. It's fantastic. That'll teach him to fight America in a video game made by Swedish people who really have no reason to support America the way they do in this.
No.
But whatever. Hey.
But let me tell you, there's one thing I love about being an American is going to random countries for no for no apparent reason and killing all of their military and then taking over, I guess, maybe?
Yeah.
What the hell is up with that bullet hole?
I don't know. That's why I fired a couple more to see what the fuck was happening. I was pretty sure that that texture was supposed to be glass or something. Give me more tags. There was a Battlefield like community event that told you to gather 9 million dog tags over the course of a week and a half, and goons dubbed it tags for Obama and got kicked from a couple servers because they'd stab somebody and go tags for Obama in the chat. So, not the best way to go. So,
no.
if you remember earlier on, we said we'd fire a flare off and then they would target missiles on the flare because that's how missiles work. And now we're driving a Jeep to get away from the missiles we just launched instead of running away. And no one's driving. What the fuck?
Guys, gas
hey.
gas pedal, it's on the right, you gotta push it down. There you go.
There we are. You notice the screen shifted. That was not an edit. That was the game fucking shifting screens. Like, it decided this is how it's gonna work.
Oh, I think Irish is channeling his inner 50 Cent right there.
Yeah. There's no big-ass ramp. And watch how long this drive lasts, which leads me to believe that Hannah was actually driving, as female drivers, no survivors, is a common refrain. But look at that. I piloted that thing for, I shot from that thing for all of like 20 seconds. Like, what was the point of that? Why didn't I just get in the Jeep and drive? Oh no, emotional sequence.
Oh no, one of us died, I guess?
Irish.
Oh no, Peck, you had such great character development, like...
Come on, damn it!
The time you were really...
And you did that thing with the...
And then all this stuff happened, and the most cathartic moment in the entire game, right there for a lot of players.
Oh man,
couldn't be any other way.
That was great.
Hello.
What?
Things happened. We didn't pay attention to anything for a reason, but we're almost done here. There's one more sequence that I had to put into this video. This is great. Listen to watch this. Watch Garrison.
Chang control water.
Oh my god, he's so bad.
We need everyone alive in combat.
It's so bad. It's so great. Here we go. This is great.
Ah, fuck. Alright. Okay.
Not affected. Look at this. He's just swearing for no reason.
Shit, fuck, bitch, shit.
That's what you expect. Thanks for watching Battlefield.
Bitch, I'm 12 and I'm sound cool cause fuck.